For those who wants to know more about me, I am Meena. I am an entrepreneur, a businesswoman. I am a Cisco and cybersecurity consultant. I have been a long time corporate trainer and I have trained hundreds of IT professionals. I am obsessed with cybersecurity and I thrive in my online masterclasses or bootcamps. You may not believe, but I was basically a small village girl and was introduced to English language in 6th standard. I did my diploma in computers. I got married in 2001 and then I started my graduation in computer applications. Simultaneously, I started teaching in computer institutions. My job was as a computer trainer to train on programming languages such as C, C++, Core Java, HTML, etc., which actually I hated. I didn't have flair for programming. Then one day, my boss informed me that they were closing down the computer institute and I lost that job. In 2005, a strange thing happened. My husband was sitting in the reception area of a company because he was to meet some higher authority there. But they made him to wait for more than 2 hours. He spent his time reading IT magazines. Well, when he came to home in the evening, he started sharing a number of interesting news of IT. Then he mentioned about an IDC report. He shared one finding that there is a huge shortage of security guys in the field of IT. There was around 2,500 security experts only in the whole world. Severe shortage of security guys in networking. Oh my God, I was shocked. What? Aha! It was the Eureka moment. Before that moment, I didn't know what to do with my career. But then immediately I knew networking security is the career I want. I wanted to become a security expert in one fine day. I wanted to work with big IT companies in India and I wanted to earn high salaries. But there was a trouble. We didn't have enough savings. We were hard pressed as what to do. We were having a small fixed deposit of just 50,000 with the bank. We decided to break it and we did it without any delay. I immediately enrolled in a training program for CCNA and Windows Server 2003 administration. I bought the official courseware of CCNA and MCSE. Once the training was over, I started to prepare diligently for certification. Oh boy, I worked really very hard. Eventually, I got my certifications of CCNA and MCSE. But I was not having any industry exposure. For my exposure and practice, I joined the company of one of our relatives and worked at MMTC for many months. I worked there for free, but it was not easy. There were many days when I would lose my confidence. I would lose my enthusiasm for these technologies. I would get worried of future interviews. Sometimes I would get disoriented. Sometimes I would feel a lack of self-belief. I was getting rejection after rejection in interviews. It forced me to dig deeper into the content. And I kept working and moving forward in my own manner. Then one day my hard work was rewarded as I was selected at India's #1 training institute for the post of corporate trainer in Cisco Technologies. They gave me excellent platform to progress in my skills. This time I had access to everything which I needed, whether it was IT infrastructure, trainers, official guides, all possible hardware and devices, and a kind mentor. I responded to the opportunity and worked very hard and soon obtained my CCNP R&S CCI return. I was progressing well. Then there came a day when I became first time mother of a baby boy in 2010. But my company denied me of maternity leaves. I had to leave my job. And well, they allowed me to join back after 7 8 months. I did so. But the life was not the same for me, as my baby would keep me awake during the night and I would get dizzy during my office hours. All in all, it made my job very difficult. Unfortunately, I lost that job. During those time, Indian economy went into recession and even my husband lost his job. Both of us were jobless. I had to join a very small institute and had to teach basics of networking and server to students. At one point, I had to make a very difficult choice, either to leave or to accept half salary for half day job. My whole IT career was destroyed in that recession. Well, one day, a seed of a new thought found place in my head. I realized that I have some highly polished bootcamp training experience with very advanced IT skills. What if I start to train people for myself? What if my husband, who also had been in the same industry and start his fair share of Lean Six Sigma training or consulting for ourselves? What if we open our own company? And our own company, Luminis Consulting, was born in 2013. My original intention was to offer boot camps around Cisco technologies because that was what I knew best. For last 5 6 years, cybersecurity has become my passion. Wow, what a journey it has been. All along this journey, I experienced many shades of life. Some were beautiful like rainbow and some were dark like I was going through an endless dark tunnel. Initially, when I came to Delhi in 2003, I was too scared, highly vulnerable, unconfident, having many weaknesses. Now I'm totally different person. Highly confident, having wonderful skill sets, broad insight. Every day I want to perform better than yesterday. Now I'm more focused, more determined, more open, and eager to learn new skills. Guys, I have learned many important things hard way. First, I don't have flair for programming. I hated it. Second, horizontal expansion of skill is must. Third thing which I can share with you is that whatever I could do in my life as a professional or as an entrepreneur, it is because of one discovery. Like you, I also had been working 9 to 5 for most part. All of my progress came due to the best utilization of time between 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. every day. Late night slot is a discovery. And you know, most successful people in the world have burnt the midnight oil throughout the history. Fourth, time is more valuable than money. Fifth, cybersecurity is an insurance against future ups and downs.